Good morning. Well, I'm dodging the showers this Friday morning to actually come out in the garden and talk to you. I'm afraid I overslept a bit this morning and didn't fancy walking up the hill in the rain. Anyway, starting with some good news. The Mayor of Bath's corps of honorary guides, those ladies and gentlemen volunteers who every day of the year, bar Christmas Day, morning and afternoon, give guided tours of Bath to visitors and citizens alike and don't charge. No tips, nothing. They do it because they love their city. Well, the walks have been suspended for quite a while. They had to work out how to get insurance to cover the guides, bearing in mind social distancing and precautions that had to be taken because of the pandemic. Well, things have been worked out, and from September the 14th, if you go onto their website, and I'm giving the website on the bottom of the screen, you can book walks. What they're going to do morning and afternoon is each guide will take out a party of 5 people, so that's 6 altogether. The guides will be wearing visors, and the people going on the walk should wear masks. And when you're going around Bath, be aware of social distancing. You know, keep your own little patch, both for your health and for the benefit of everybody else. But I've left the guides, thoroughly enjoyed my time with them, but I'm doing other things now. But I wish them the very best. I know a lot of them have been chomping at the bit, as they say, to get back out on the road and do a job that they love. So go onto the website where you'll get the latest up-to-date information. Now, yesterday I was going on at length outside the mineral water hospital, the old mineral water hospital, which is intended to be turned into a hotel, talking both about that planning application and Cleveland Bridge, where there is a lot of opposition to strengthening the bridge because people say all you're doing is making it even more accessible to these 40 tonners that ply their trade around the roads of Great Britain. I had an email from Bruce Jelly. Bruce said he hoped I would be talking about Cleveland Bridge, and he asks, why is it that our cash-strapped council is even considering spending our money on making it strong enough to take 40 tonners, which he says will perpetuate the problem. He says an alternative route seems to have been found during the last few months when there has been a weight restriction on the bridge. There still is. He says, please don't tell me that our council has to abide by some EU law. Surely a Lib Dem council should be considering the environment as the priority. Otherwise, what is the purpose in life? Bruce, thanks for your opinion. All I will say, and I think I said it yesterday, was that the money to do the repairs and strengthening isn't coming from the council's budget. It's a grant from the government of £3.3 million. If work on the bridge isn't undertaken, the government will keep the money. So basically it's an opportunity of doing something to ensure the bridge continues in use into the future at a time when there are funds available to do it. Now, the whole business about strengthening the bridge so it's able to take heavy lorries is a completely different issue, and I agree with you. The whole transportation route in this part of Somerset has to be looked at and addressed. So thanks for your point of view, Mr. Jelly. Rebecca Goulding next. Does the attraction of Milton Street not speak for itself without a tacky banner cluttering up the space? Rebecca is reacting to the photo I showed you yesterday of the We Love or I Love Milton Street banner that's gone up across the road, which of course now is pretty well pedestrianised during most of the day, apart from the buses. Likewise, she says, Walcott Street with the bunting. Keep that for festivals and special events, she says. Well, I don't know whether you agree with Rebecca, but the High Street has been put under great pressure through COVID-19. It was changing. Many would say it was dying before the virus, the pandemic arrived, but it certainly accelerated things, hasn't it? And across the city, we've had Bath Bid with its bunting competition, Walcott with its banners, Widcombe with its banners, and now Milton Street. And in a way, you can't blame the traders for trying to promote their business and promote the area in which they trade. So I can see your point, Rebecca, but I tend to veer towards thinking that it's a reminder that we should do our bit to support our traders, not so much going out of town, but going into town. Oh, Mrs. Blackbird. What you can't see is the bird table is right beside me. And because we live in a jungle and we love it, we get an awful lot of birds coming here to feed. I'll try and get a shot of her to put on a little later. Anyway, that's about it for this morning. I do have to walk in town later to do a little bit of business, but whatever you're doing this Friday, enjoy. And just to say once again, to repeat something I've said before, if you want to comment on anything, it's great to get emails from you, but you can comment under the items actually on Bath Museum. If you click on a story and read it through, at the very bottom it says comments, and it's great to have your comments on the website, because what I have to do otherwise is to copy and paste, if you see, from emails, and it's not quite the same as you guys doing it yourselves. But anyway, it's not a lecture. You do whatever you want to do. It's just nice to hear from you. So for me, that's about it. And as they say in French, à bientôt. See you soon.